Chapter 4, Mishnah 4. The Mishnah discusses one more debate that took place on the day that Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah was appointed to be Nasi of the Great Sanhedrin. This debate concerns the prohibition in the verse Devarim, chapter 23, verse 4. An Ammoni and a Moavi shall not enter the congregation of Hashem. Even their tenth generation shall not enter the congregation of Hashem for all eternity. Entering the congregation of Hashem means marrying a Jewish-born woman. Thus, the verse prohibits a descendant of the nations of Ammon and Moab to marry a Jewish-born woman, even after he converts to Judaism. We now turn to the words of the Mishnah. On that very day that Rabbi Elazar ben Azariah was appointed to be Nasi of the Great Sanhedrin, Yehuda, a convert from the country of Ammon, came and stood in front of the Sanhedrin in the study hall. He said to them, "What is the law as far as whether I may enter the congregation of Hashem, i.e., may I marry a Jewish-born woman?" The Mishnah cites two opinions. Rabban Gamliel said to Yehuda, "You are forbidden to marry a Jewish-born woman." But Rabbi Yeshua said to him, "You are permitted to marry a Jewish-born woman." Rabban Gamliel challenges Rabbi Yehuda's ruling. Rabban Gamliel said to Rabbi Gamliel challenges Rabbi Yeshua's ruling. Rabban Gamliel said to Rabbi Yeshua, the verse says, Devarim 23, verse 4, an Ammoni and Moavi may not enter into Hashem's congregation. Even their 10th generation shall not enter the congregation of Hashem. How then can you permit a convert from Ammon to marry a Jewish-born woman? Rabbi Yeshua responds to Rabban Gamliel's challenge. Rabbi Yeshua said to Rabban Gamliel, "But are the descendants of the nations of Ammon and Moab still living in their places, in the lands of Ammon and Moab? They are not. Why, Sanherib, the king of Ashur, long ago came up and mixed up all the nations, i.e., he exiled the nations he conquered, and resettled them in different lands. As it is stated in the verse, Yeshaya chapter 10, verse 12, for he, Sanherib, said, I have removed the boundaries of nations, and have plundered their treasures, and have brought down dwellers in strongholds. Thus, those, like the convert Yehuda, who live nowadays in Ammon and Moab, likely do not descend from the Ammoni and Moavi nations to whom the prohibition applies. Therefore, Yehuda is permitted to marry a Jewish-born woman." Rabban Gamliel responds, Rabban Gamliel said to Rabbi Yeshua, but the verse also says in Jeremiah chapter 59, verse 6, but afterward I will return the captives of the children of Ammon to their land. Presumably, this prophecy was already fulfilled, as they, the original Ammonim, have already returned to the land of Ammon. If so, we must assume that Yehuda is a descendant of Ammon, and is forbidden to marry a Jewish-born woman. Rabbi Yeshua replies. Rabbi Yeshua said to Rabban Gamliel, but the verse states in Amos chapter 9, verse 14, I will return the captives of my nation Israel, and they have not yet returned to their land. Just as that promise has not yet been fulfilled, so the promise that Hashem will return the captives of Ammon to their land has not yet been fulfilled. Therefore, we may assume that Yehuda is not a descendant of Ammon. The Mishnah cites the Sanhedrin's ruling. After considering the arguments of Rabban Gamliel and Rabbi Yeshua, the Sanhedrin put the question to a vote. The majority ruled in favor of Rabbi Yeshua, and they permitted Yehuda the convert to enter the congregation.